Hello everyone. This is like the third time I'm recording this because every time I start recording, the camera dies or something. I don't know what's going on with it. But this is a different camera compared to the one I've been using for my other vids. So the other camera that I had was my brother's. He needed it for something he's doing. So I no longer have that camera. So I'm stuck with this Canon PowerShot that's this small, and I can't even see myself. But enough with the rant, guys. I want to, bring a good mood to everyone in case you're having a bad day. Hopefully, you'll get through it and you'll do well. And hopefully, the new year is treating you right. If it's not, don't worry. You've got like 354 more days to go. So you can get through it, and people can change their lives within 1 year. So you guys can do it too. Um, I'm not saying I've changed my life in a year, but I've heard stories, and it's very possible. Um, but I wanted to come on here, guys and girls, to explain where I'm at, what's been going on in my life. So I graduated college last month. I graduated a whole semester early, which is good on my part, but it's also, it means that, adult life has come quicker, and, it's time to make some decisions. Am I gonna go into another chapter of education, of studying, and possibly a very long chapter because I'm done with college? So most of you guys know when you're done with college, you're going into a specific kind of school, like, medical school, graduate school, other types of school, business school, accounting school. There's different types of school that you go into, and that's going to occupy 4 to 8 years of your life, and then you'll finally become what you want to be. For me, I want to do psychology. That's what I want to do. And that's why I'm also interested in smell, because it's got to do with psychology. Some of your worst memories and some of your best memories are probably going to be remembered based on your smell. And if you remember things that you can reminisce about as a child, it's most likely triggered by that smell, because smell is pretty much a very subjective thing, but it can also be very sentimental to some people. It's a terrific field, psychology. I'm not doing smell specifically, but that's something I enjoy. But I wanted to explain to you guys, I haven't given YouTube a full chance. I did it when I was about 17, 16, maybe, I think is when I started. And I was doing it just because it was for fun. It was something that got me through high school, made me a lot of friends, which all are pretty much fake nowadays. So it's kind of just like something that passed by the time. And then when I came back to YouTube as a freshman in college, I realized, oh, okay, I got a little bit of an audience. So at that point of my life, when I was a freshman in high school, freshman in college, which was 3 years ago, I had to make a decision, right? I was like, wow, I can continue doing YouTube, but it's going to be a commitment to do this. And I was already failing, and I was not doing too good. So I kind of just put away YouTube, focused on my studies, managed to pull it back together, get through a rough first year, but was able to make the most out of it 3 years later. So I enjoyed college, but now it's time for another step. Will I go and pursue 7 years, 6 years of more education, or will I do YouTube or work somewhere and do YouTube? And this is a question that I kind of want to figure out within the next few months, and it's all up to you guys. I'm not saying, do this, do that, but in order for me to be on YouTube, I kind of have to have some sort of support, whether it be financially, whether it be just a bunch of viewers or people engaged. It's got to be some kind of support, because I don't want to do YouTube for just 20 people or for like 30 people. I don't want to, I mean, I would like to do it for 30 loyal people, 30 loyal fans, or, people that care about the YouTube channel. I don't mind doing it for that many people, but at the same time, it's just not realistic, I can't live off that. It's up to you guys, the STG gang, or the SR gang, SteveRandom gang, Steve Talks gang, whatever gang it is, or the family, on how much you're willing to support. And I know you guys are more than capable to like really bring back the channel. And I'm gonna do my part on trying to upload as much as I can now that I don't have exams as an excuse. I don't have college. If I do find some jobs and volunteers to do, I'll be occupied, but I will try my best to release a video once a day, whether it be just funny, things like that. I just want to release a vid for something that you guys can enjoy, a video that can maybe change people's life. I've, always watched YouTube for a while, and it's become kind of an evil habit for me. I used to watch it when I was 13, 14, quite a bit, and it kind of affected my life, and I didn't even realize, but I was pretty much, just felt like I was a family with some of the YouTubers I saw. It kind of affected my life because I would just watch YouTube all the time, and I've been trying to get off YouTube, and it's kind of tough getting off YouTube when you're uploading onto YouTube. So I've just tried to manage my time a bit better, kind of understand qualities about myself, understand what works for me, what doesn't, and learning more about myself, because, everyone doesn't stop learning. Everyone can keep learning till the day they die. So I'm a big believer in learning all the time, and I'm learning constantly with YouTube, learning what people like, what people don't like. Some of the things that people don't like aren't something that I particularly would have not liked, but it is what it is. YouTube's totally random. What I'm basically saying is, the point of this whole video is, I'm saying that I'm going to start uploading every day. 99.9% chance I'm going to upload every day starting from Monday, 16th of January, which is also Martin Luther King Day. So I'm going to upload starting from that day for probably as long as I can before I make the decision of doing YouTube or pursuing more education. So keep your eyes out from January 16. It's up to you guys on how much you want to support, but I got new ideas. And I'm just gonna upload vids, whether they're not as great quality. And this is what's always bugged me in the past, is that I want to deliver good quality content to you guys. And sometimes I have a great idea, but I'm like, people might not like that. And I don't know. So now it's time to test it, see what you guys like, and hopefully it will be a successful YouTube adventure. And if it is, maybe more YouTube, maybe more commitment. If it isn't, then, I've got plenty of vids that will be out there for all you guys to possibly learn from. And, the main point, as well as, choosing YouTube or not doing YouTube, is, the main point of why. Alright, sorry about that. My camera died, and it's also flashing, so that means the battery's gonna die pretty soon. I don't know how long this video is, but it did get past 10 minutes, so my camera did die. I have one of those cameras, yep. I really need to save up and buy another camera. But anyways, the point of doing this is to help people. That's my point. I'm not BSing. I would much rather help 100 people than just get that value back in dollars, because you can't really get that value back. If I helped 100 people or was given $100, I would much rather help 100 people. Whether it would be one person I help and get $100, I would still help one person. If I could change someone's life that's what matters most, you know. I want to be as honest. I've always been as honest as I can with my viewers. There has been some times where, I've done some weird videos, but I hope you guys can understand that that's a joke. And some of you guys guessed it, some of you guys took it really serious. Yeah, uh, just gonna get on YouTube, hope for the best, and hopefully you guys are there with me on this journey. It's gonna feel good getting back on YouTube and trying to grind and work like I'm a YouTuber, except I'm not getting paid enough to do it, but I don't mind as long as I help you guys, as long as I just kind of share my knowledge or share with you guys things that have worked for me. That's all I want, and really, I want to help you guys and you girls. So, all right. Hope everyone has a blessed day, blessed evening, blessed night. Yeah. All right. See you guys.